What's up you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's AMW here, and today we're going to react to when women lose their minds when they get rejected by men.
Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this.
The face tattoo was embarrassing. I told her not to get it. I did not make her get no face tattoo on myself, of her face. I don't know why she would even do that, because like it's just her turn. Literally, like, I don't know, I think she's gonna regret it.
Of course she's gonna regret it. Why would you ever do something that stupid to your face?
Women nowadays want to challenge you on everything. You tell them not to get a tattoo, they go ahead and get a tattoo on their faces.
You want to see my tattoo?
Telling my dad my new back to
What?
this.
My tattoo.
You got a tattoo?
Yeah. You see it?
Hey, so you didn't do that, did you?
Look.
What the frickin'? What do you have? Oh my.
Did she really think her dad would applaud her terrible life choices?
As a father, this is one of the most disappointing things a kid can do. You tell her not to get the tattoo, she goes ahead and does it.
Hey guys, I got a tattoo today and everyone in my life hates it. Including my boyfriend, he's about to break up with me for it, so.
If everybody in her life hates the tattoo, the problem is clearly not everybody.
I have something to show you.
My little sister got a full sleeve tattoo.
I got a tattoo.
What? Yeah.
Take off your jacket. Remember what I said before? What I was gonna get?
Oh my god.
Take off your
I've been
jacket.
telling you for months.
Abba, look. Take off your jacket. Open. Take off your jacket. Take-
It is cool.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
그런 거 해. 진짜요?
That's a lot.
못했어요?
No, just this one.
한 장만 할까요?
None of one.
민우야, 너 돈 돼.
Don't do that. It's real.
It's real. 근데 하지 말라고 더 이상은.
Oh, okay.
It's not done. I have to finish it. Okay, take a picture. It's her birthday.
That's some high-level Asian parent disappointment right there.
They were so disappointed they couldn't even speak.
Do you think you ever get treated differently because of your tattoos?
I get looks on the street sometimes. Tattooed girl, emo. Definitely get judgmental glares from older women and older men, but you know what? I don't care.
Don't forget about the kids. They have no filter and love to stare at a good mess.
They look very scary right now. They're going to look scary for about a week. Just keep that in mind. Alright. This
looks like someone on your face through a window screen.
The freckle tattoo trend is gonna fade over time. Her ridiculous face ink, on the other hand.
The ink on her face will look terrible when she gets older. Why would she destroy her face and the way she is pretty? Why?
What is your dream gift from Santa if it isn't me?
A giant rocket ship that like goes into dark holes.
But not me?
Hell no. That's
What if there's like 2 seats in the rocket ship?
I'll throw you out the rocket ship.
It's a valid point. You can always use the extra leg room.
Can you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10?
I saw like 9.
9? Okay. What can I do to be a 10?
I don't know. I don't like the 10.
Wait, here? Oh, that's fair. They're not for everybody. So if I got it removed, I'd have like a chance.
Bro, you got a chance now. But you got removed.
Remove it. Yeah.
If the tattoo knocked off 1 point, I wonder how many the spicy link would.
Really, this rat. Oh my god.
What looks like Avril, eh?
What the f is that? Like, you got that when you was 13?
16.
16?
Oh yes,
Why did you get that? Really, it's rat.
I thought of it in my head.
Do you think you're real?
How in the world is she real? That woman is at least 90% plastic.
If you're really real and rare, you wouldn't even put a tattoo like that on your body. And then again, if you see a girl with numbered tattoos, that's a red flag. That's a walking red flag for sure.
So me, Leanna, and Courtney are gonna get friendship tattoos.
I don't care. I don't care if you get either. A tattoo man.
It's my body, I can do what I want.
I hate tattoos.
I have 2 tattoos.
Yeah, well,
Do you hate them?
I don't even notice them. I put them out of my mind. I pretend you don't have them.
Well, that relationship seems super healthy.
What's a deal breaker for you?
Deal breaker? Oh man, bad tats? I don't know.
Bad tats.
Like, how bad? Like, what have you seen that you haven't liked?
I don't know. I mean, maybe like a neck tat. It's probably like a deal breaker.
Have you gone on a date recently?
I haven't. That's the thing. It's actually never happened.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
A neck tat. We're moving on.
How is this even controversial? Neck tattoos are a huge red flag.
Can I ask you, do you have tattoos? How many?
21.
Oh,
21?
do you have a tramp stamp?
No.
Do you have a thigh to piece?
Yes.
Okay, that's a red flag. Do you have a spine tattoo? Like, is there something going down your spine?
I'm a walking red flag.
Well, I'd assume so, with 21 whole tattoos on her body.
Are there any red flag tattoos? Like, if she had a tattoo, you'd be like, mm-mm.
I ain't gonna lie, what's the most common one? Alright, yeah, you know the one where it's got like 2 hands and it's like the snake. And don't bite the hand that feeds you. Ooh. That one, yeah, if I see a female that has that, she went through too much. Like, I know she got red flag in her, like she got some bad. Yeah.
Sounds like this man speaking from experience.
If you see a woman with huge tattoos all over her body, that's a red flag. That just shows you she has gone through a lot. She has a lot of trauma in her. So if you entertain such a woman, that's your own problem. A woman is supposed to have small tattoos, huge tattoos. A maximum of like 3 of them. That's all. Beyond that, that's a red flag. Don't entertain such women.
Why the did I get tattoos? Been getting this one removed for damn near a year. Where's the progress? Sure, it's faded a little bit, but I need it off my body. My friend convinced me. We got matching tattoos, and she convinced me to get it this big. I wanted it smaller. Why am I such a pushover? I don't even talk to her anymore. And don't get me started on my back tattoo. Got the first one when I was 17, covered that up with a huge snake at 19. Why? Why did I do that? Now I'm getting this removed, and it's so painful. People go, oh my gosh, I didn't know you have tattoos. Yes, because I cover it, because I wear a jacket 24/7, because they're ugly, because I don't feel like myself. I don't feel feminine. I don't feel comfortable in my own body.
I guess think before you ink isn't just a catchy slogan after all.
This is exactly what happens when you get tattoos, when you haven't reached the age where you can make solid decisions. Getting a huge snake tattoo on your back, that shows how immature you are when you did that. That's why she's regretting.
I'm so wifey material, so when I'm dating with a person...
You're wifey material. Say it one more time.
I'm wifey material.
Are you being ironic or...
I'm serious.
You're wifey material.
Yeah, I love cook for a man, I like to serve for a man, I want to be a wife.
Why hasn't a guy, since you were 19 for almost a 10-year period...
Because I'm
Maybe
so
she's
good,
just not in the place,
because I know what I want, and I'm dating only black guys, and I didn't live in America before, so when you're into black guys and you live somewhere like Russia or like Thailand, you're like, okay, wherever, we're not dating here.
So you only date black guys?
Oh yeah, once you go black, you never come back.
So you've never, so...
We could turn this clip into a drinking game. How many red flags did you count?
I date men who aren't tatted, so they have me tatted and I'm their only tattoo. But then I'm tatted, so I can cover it, they can't. I have exes who have like my name, my eyes like huge, and like they go to cover it up and it looks insane because they have no other tats. But then when I cover it, it doesn't matter because I'm fully blasted.
Imagine bragging about a mistake in multiple men's lives.
If you ever get a tattoo of a woman, you're a simp. Simple as that. That's the stupidest thing you can do to yourself.
I get it. I stare at people in public a lot with tattoos, but every time I go out, specifically with like no makeup and like all my face tattoos are showing and like my arms and my legs are showing, people stare so hard, and I really want to say something. But the thing is, it's mostly kids. Like the kids at my daughter's gymnastics, they stare at me like this. Should I tell them? Yes. Should I tell them not to stare at me?
She chose to look like that, so I'm afraid the negative attention comes with the territory.
Kids are the most honest people ever. When they see something they don't like, they'll definitely say it or show you.
If you meet a gal and she's got tattoos all over her body in random places like a sticker book, date her if you want, but don't invite her into your life on a long-term basis.
He's saying that you can admire the art, but just don't buy the paint.
Yep, she's for the night, not for the long run.
Things I have that guys say that they find unattractive.
I have a tattoo, and they say because I have a tattoo, that means I am not a traditional woman.
Traditional women don't make TikToks for attention either, so she's 0 for 2.
I'm heavily tattooed. Of course people are gonna stare. I'm heavily tattooed. Of course you're going to assume that I'm a degenerate with no job or education. I'm heavily tattooed. Of course strangers are going to grab my arm and ask to take a closer look. I'm heavily tattooed. Of course people are gonna ask how many tattoos I have when I have no idea. I'm heavily tattooed. Of course you're going to remind me that my tattoos are permanent. I'm heavily tattooed. Of course you're going to ask me what my tattoos mean when the answer is I had money and I thought they looked cool.
It's not just the tattoos, it's the mentality. You can't take a woman like this seriously.
Yeah, of course, it's your mentality. That's why we made a video and put it on social media trying to prove a point. This just shows how mentally flawed you are.
Bah? Day 3?
Your man you're dating doesn't like your story.
Why?
Right.
I like Stormzy. I like Stormzy. Do you not like Stormzy? Hey? Why do you not like Stormzy? Because I like him. I think Stormzy's a really good looking man, you know. Hey? What?
I call the BBC.
You're going to use a knife to take the tattoo off? Why? My tattoo of Stormzy is trash. No, it's not.
So she looks
it's
like
nice.
Makeup.
He's beautiful. He changed my life. He helped me. Did you do any of that? No.
Forget removing the tattoo, just remove yourself from that relationship.
It's funny how these women think that their men are okay with them having another man's tattoo on their body.
What would you do if your partner said they didn't want you getting any more tattoos? For context, my boyfriend and I have been together for about 5 months, and I very clearly have quite a few tattoos. And we were having a conversation yesterday. I sent him a picture of this girl that had 2 arm sleeves, and I said that I thought it looked really good. And his response was, if you think this looks good, then we need to reconsider what we're doing here. He then went on to say it gets to a point where it's too many. Like, what happens if I go to the tattoo shop and I get one more tattoo and I come home and he's just like, yeah, actually, that one right there was the fine line for me, and that's my threshold of what's too many.
This one's just begging for a tattoo and then a breakup, isn't she?
If you're with a woman like this, you need to leave her immediately. Why are you even entertaining her? Why?
So what are some red flags a girl can have that's a tattoo, you ask, my friend? I'll tell you. If you see a girl with any numeric tattoos on her, birth dates, years, 5150, 777, I'm gonna tell you how you handle it. You give them my phone number first, and then you get out of there, alright? This is all you need to know. That's all you gotta do.
I'm not gonna question a man who does tattoos for a living.
Like I said from the beginning, if she has a numeric tattoo, she's a red flag. Even the tattoo artist knows it. You'll be a red flag that you have a tattoo and it takes you to get removed.
Honestly, that's good parenting. He's just looking after her at the end of the day.
That's a real father. If your kid does it, you take her to remove it immediately.
Think about the things you're doing to your face and body. Bleaching your hair will make you bald. You don't need a supreme brick of filler in your face, Tana. Maybe sleep on that tattoo idea. Maybe sleep on that. Drunk tattoos are not sick, bro. Like, oh my god. You will end up lasering and dissolving and hair masking to the god. Really try to think about if you in 5 years want that, and if what you're doing is a trend or a phase, and how reversible it is.
Honestly, some good advice. It means a lot more when it comes from someone that had to learn it the hard way.
She messed up and learned her lesson, but no one will really take her advice seriously.
Ooh! Ooh! Okay, let's go over here. Come on. Why do you end up popping our balloon?
There's a tattoo of a male on her leg, and I just keep looking at
It's
it.
Tupac and Biggie.
I just kept looking at and I couldn't tell what it was, so it made me think like, I don't know.
Okay. Wait, what's that? Where did you see it? Oh, down there.
Yeah.
Okay, you said it's Tupac and Biggie?
Yeah.
It was just,
I'm pretty tatted.
no, the tattoos is fine.
And then you said Lauryn Hill's up here?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Oh, okay. Okay, so just her tattoos, that's the only reason why you ended up popping?
Yeah, it just kind of, I don't know. It just caught my attention. It was noticeable and it caught my attention.
So is Daryl someone that is your type? It's cool.
It looks like her tattoo game is strong, but so was that rejection.
Those tattoos are really ugly. Tattoos don't really look good on dark-skinned people. Like you, but you're freaky. But in tattoo you can see tattoo date. Like you have bad.
Are men not supposed to notice and judge? It's almost like choices have consequences.
Bro, I met a shorty one time and I was dating and she had a face on her back, bro. You serious? Swear to God. Like, it was crazy because she came to the crib. So I'm like, make yourself comfortable, sit on the bed. And she sit on the bed, she takes the jacket off, it's his face. Yeah, and I'm like, what the f is that? And then she like, oh, I'm gonna be real sorry. I got a habit of tatting that, I date. So I'm like, how many do you got? I'm like, how many? She like, I tatted 4. What? I'm like, yo, that count as all 4 red flags altogether.
Shorty had a habit of tatting dudes on her that she's dealt with.
Tatting.
What the type sense do that make?
And I'm talking about in the middle, bro. It's right in the middle of her back.
I don't want to say voodoo because I don't want to disrespect voodoo, but that sounds like some like witchcraft. Like if she's tatting, I don't know. I couldn't trust that. Yeah, I would have got up out of there.
Witchcraft or not, getting involved with a woman like that is clearly a terrible idea.
This is a mentally ill woman. What kind of ritualist nonsense is that?
I'm like very heavily tattooed. I know that is like very controversial here still, and especially for like the older generation, they just like really look down upon it. Even my generation, like my age, Korean guys find the whole tattooed look, the whole alternative look very intimidating.
What exactly is intimidating here? The fact she makes bad decisions on impulse?
What do we think, Dad?
He'd like it to I saw the arm. It's there in your face.
So that's one heck of a shock for you.
Yeah.
So we're talking sleeves?
Yes. Definitely sleeves.
Okay. Horror. If the father dreams that his daughter's going to walk in like a fairy tale princess or Cinderella.
I don't know how you make a wedding dress look nice with that arm.
Okay, we need to see you in something else, right? Yeah. Okay, darling. If we can't find the right dress to cover those tattoos, there might not even be a wedding.
If he's footing the bill, he should get a say in the design of the wedding dress.
That's a look from a really disappointed father. Sad. The gate is rejected for being tatted yet again.
So her play is to jump on TikTok for attention and validation? Sure, ma'am. That's definitely gonna help your dating life.
This is exactly what I was saying. These women make videos and post on social media, trying to validate their bad choices and bad behavior. Sad.
So my boyfriend is refusing to marry me until I cover my ex-boyfriend's name that I have tattooed on me. I've been dating my boyfriend for a little over like 2 years now, and of course the topic of marriage came up. He says that before he ever even considers marrying me, I have to cover up my ex-boyfriend's name that I have tattooed on my behind. Now this isn't just any regular old boyfriend, he is my child's father. So of course the tattoo is sentimental to me because my child's dad gave me my greatest blessing, which was my son. I told my boyfriend straight up that this tattoo does not define our relationship and that me covering it up is not an option. You have been with me for so long, like two years now, and now it's a problem. Now is when you bring it up. I don't understand why people make big deals about tattoos. Like, I really don't. Someone's name, being tatted on you is not the end of the world. He ended up packing his bags. He gave me back my house key. And now he's telling me to tell my baby daddy to pay for my rent this month because he's not going to help me do it anymore.
Good for him. That kind of tattoo should be a deal breaker for anyone with even the slightest bit of common sense or self-respect.
This guy made the right decision. If she can't follow simple instructions and be submissive to you fully, then leave. What are you doing there? Leave. Why would she still have her ex's tattoo on her body? Does that really make sense?
Today, a strange man noticed my tattoos on my arm. Okay. I had pants on, important to the story. So he looks at me and he's just like, oh, you've got a lot of tattoos. And he kind of like laughs, and I was like, yeah. And in my head I'm thinking, it's probably a good thing you can't see my full leg sleeve, because I feel like there'd be some judgment here. And he just kind of chuckles and he goes, what's wrong with you? A lot, Steve. A lot, okay? There's a lot wrong with me. I don't know how much time you have to unpack all of this, but as a stranger, I feel like I don't need to emotionally spew or trauma dump on you. You could just say nothing or be like, hey, nice tattoos. Like, there is an option there.
I agree. Therapists exist for a reason. There's no reason to trauma dump on a stranger.
There is nothing in this world that will make me go soft quicker than seeing a girl with too many tattoos. For some reason, when I see a girl fully tatted up, I just think, wow, that's disgusting. I don't know why. I don't judge them based off character. I just say, appearance-wise, I don't find that attractive. And if I ever talk to a woman with many tattoos, I don't say, wow, you're ugly, you look terrible. Those tattoos were a terrible idea. I act normal, they're a normal person. But in terms of my own dating interests, women with too many tattoos are just disgusting. I don't find it attractive. I don't see why you would do that. It's like Kim Kardashian said, okay? Don't put a bumper sticker on a Bentley.
I never thought I'd find myself agreeing with Kim Kardashian of all people, but here we are.
The prettiest women have 0 tattoos. If a woman gets a tattoo, she devalues herself instantly.
Show my tattoo. I'm kind of scared. I think he's at the airport. Hi. I forgot to show you something when you called me earlier.
Are you filming me? Another tattoo. Good. How about Jaguar?
It's a cheetah.
Why? You don't put a bumper sticker on a Bentley, which would explain why you drive a Tacoma. If you gain or lose weight, they're not going to look the same. Hoping for lose. You're going to come back and you're going to have sleeves.
If that's another, you can't be serious at this point. That's a freaking, what is it?
It's a cheetah.
You would never get a cheetah. That is something you would never ever get. So that, now I know that one.
No, it's real.
Why would you get a cheetah? What does a cheetah even represent?
Clean the windows.
Look.
What the hell are you doing?
She's laughing now, but I bet she'll regret it later.
I'm gonna say this loud for all of the women out there. If you have ever heard from somebody else, or like say a man in your life, or unfortunately your man saying like, oh, I don't want you getting tattoos, I wouldn't be attracted to that, or you're gonna have trouble finding a husband or dating with all those tattoos. The same man that is not gonna get with you because of the fact that you have tattoos and it makes you unattractive is the same man that'll cheat on you as soon as you start getting old and wrinkly or your body's not the same after childbirth, okay? If it's that much about looks, he's gonna do it regardless. It's not about the ink.
So a guy having preferences now is a guarantee he'll cheat later on? That's a whole new level of mental gymnastics.
This one is just trying to cope from my insecurities.
Would you rather $100 or to go out on a date with me?
I won't take either, my dear, but look, I wish you a great day, yeah?
How come?
Look, look, for one thing...
Tell me about it, dude. Tell me. Come on, let's go.
Well, look, I wouldn't say dudes, because, at the end of the day, you might be very, sort of, don't, like, how you sort of presented yourself and spoke to me, tell me about it, dude. Look, I don't know where, who you're looking at. I'm not being disrespectful, But for someone to approach me and say about dude and all that, when people don't understand my life and know my life. But look, I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but look, at the end of the day, I'm just, you know, I won't take you up on your £100 or $100. But look, at the end of the day, I wish you best in your life. Yeah?
Thank you. I wish you the best
All
in
right.
your life too.
No worries.
I
God
hope
bless
you have a good day.
That might be the most respectful rejection I've ever heard.
This has to be the calmest and the most gentle rejection ever. She couldn't believe it.
Be honest, anytime y'all see my tattoo, does it look stupid to y'all?
Yes. Yeah. What is that?
Like, you think like, oh my god, like why is it there? I think it's cute. Is it like a thing that you look at and you're like, where's the rest? The rest is coming.
To be a flower or what?
I don't know why. I was just young. I don't know.
Yeah, she's 100% getting that lasered off in the future.
I'm a college student.
I'm seeing like a bit of a tattoo creeping out there. I really don't like tattoos at all. That's like an immediate like no for me in the past.
It's a preference, and one that most sane men seem to agree on.
Just out of curiosity, what volumes do my tattoos speak to you personally, right? Just give me some context, give me a framework to delve into this here, right? Because apparently it's so controversial for women to make choices over their own body, including choosing to spend probably more than a house deposit on their body art. But why does this trigger you?
She's the only one triggered here. Spending a whole house deposit on doodles is not the flex that she thinks it is.
Standing my boyfriend to show my tattoo after he told me not to get it.
Why do some women love testing and pushing boundaries?
This is my only tattoo regret. I want you to visualize in your head if you were to draw a stick figure, like a cartoon stick figure, just really simple, with a hairy armpit. Visualize that. I literally got a hairy armpit tattooed in my armpit. The minute that I got home and kind of just stood in the mirror like this, directly where this little hairy armpit was sticking out, I was like, holy, what have I done?
I'm sure that won't be the only tattoo you'll regret in years to come. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you might as well watch another one. Till next time.
After watching this video, I can tell you for a fact, these women don't really like the tattoos they have. They regret the decision they made. Now they're trying to cope and validate their bad decisions by making these videos and posting them online, trying to prove a point. Women nowadays have been brainwashed so much and have a lot of freedom. That's why they're making all these bad choices and bad decisions. Putting tattoos on your body as a woman devalues you instantly, but these women don't want to accept that. They want to keep on doing it and trying to provoke the man in their relationships. Shout out to Alpha Central for this compilation. I really enjoyed it, and if you want me to react to more videos like this, send me links in the comments. And if you like the reaction, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you, see you on the next video.